Hey guys, Jed here. Just want to show you, if you have a swarm trap and you're not sure have they swarmed the trap yet or have they not swarmed the trap, maybe you were working or maybe you've been away from your trap for 4 or 5 days and you just don't know if they swarmed it or if it's just activity. If you don't see the beard, how do you know that the swarm trap has been taken over and they're living there now? How do you know? Well, the main way to find out is to watch them coming in and out. What you're looking for is pollen on their hind legs in the sacs there where they carry the pollen. And if you see pollen on their hind legs as they're coming in, then 99% of the time they are committed to living there, number one. But number two, most importantly, you have a queen in there. And so they're bringing pollen in and out. Now, they're just kind of keeping an eye on me right now, that one is, but as these other ones come landing in, kind of look at their back legs. They got sacs back there where they store the pollen and carry it in their flight. And if you see it, sometimes it's yellow, sometimes it's black, sometimes it's white. You don't know what color it'll be, but just look at their hind legs as they walk in there, and you'll see it. You'll see it there on in their sacs. And once you see that, once you see the pollen on their legs, you're pretty much guaranteed that they are living there. Another way that you can find out if they're living there or staying there is simple, just by staying at your swarm trap till dark and see if they stay in there. If they all leave before dark, obviously they're not living in there, but if they stay in there when it becomes dark out, then they are actually living in there. At that point. Did you see the pollen on that, the yellow pollen when that one went in? That right there is what you're looking for. When you see that pollen, then you know that they are committed to staying there, and that 99% of the time you have a queen in there. So, first swarm trap of 2019 for the Nature's Policy. And like I said, guys, eventually I'm going to be building some more swarm traps. And when I do, I'll show you step by step how to build them. I'll give you the dimensions, the measurements, everything you need to know how to build them. Really all this is just 2 5-frame nukes stacked on top of one another with a bottom board and a cover on the top. That's really all it is. It's 10 frames altogether, 5 on the bottom, 5 on top. But I'll make a video and so that you guys can see how to build them. That way, if you have the skill and the ability to work with wood, then you can just build them yourself, or if you don't, then maybe you know somebody local that has that skill, and you can talk to them about maybe building you one, or you can order one from us or whatever you want to do if you don't have the skill. But anyway, I'm gonna try and make it to where anybody can build them that has the skill. That's the whole point of Nature's Policy is to I believe in a free market, guys. I believe that everything ought to be open source and available to everybody, and if the people have the skills, then the people with the skills will be able to do it, and the people that don't have the skills will have to go to the people that have the skill. But if everything was open source, then what a wonderful world we would live in, right? So that's what I'm going to do with this channel. Me and Christina, we're just going to kind of make it to where whatever we do, we kind of open source it. We give you all the dimensions, all the measurements, everything you need to know to build it yourself, if you got the ability to do so. So guys, I love you guys. Get in the Word, stay in the Word, get the Word in you. It's important. I'm telling you, it's important. Every day you're seeing the Word come to pass. It's just amazing to watch God at work. I mean, no one has seen God working for 400 or 500 years, and all of a sudden now here He is doing the same thing He did in the Old Testament, just taking out the enemy, just knocking them down, exposing them, confounding them, all sorts of amazing things. But again, that's what the Growing Awareness channel is all about. And that's what that's for. One more last up close look at the bees. For too long here, they're all going to be coming in and staying in as it becomes evening. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Just give you a couple more seconds here looking at the bees as they come in, and we'll kill it after that. And I'll talk to you guys in another video. Nature's Policy signing out, guys.